What's up, everybody? I'm gonna do part 2 of my CDs today. Currently, what we're listening to is Apostasy, South 666. Really good kind of Children of Bodom black metal. Kind of hear it. I like it. It's pretty good. Well, right now we're gonna do death metal and heavy metal, and then I'm gonna have one more video of the rest of this stuff up here. First, I'll just start off with some kind of local-ish death metal. They're from Arlington Heights, Illinois, and Refuge. That's backwards with Impaled in comparison. It's just, you know, generic, brutal style death metal. It's really good stuff. This is a back patch I'm using as a poster, by the way. I need to get another vest so I can put that on there. But anyway, next, one of the reasons I play a 6-string bass, which is right there, it is Beyond Creation with The Aura. The song Omnipresent Perception. It's definitely the thing to check out. Listen to it. Good stuff. Next, Between the Buried and Me with Alaska. Killer. Kind of the same stuff, but a little bit less on the technical side, more on the progressive side. It kind of goes from, you know, brutal, technical, sweeping, guttural stuff to just out of nowhere cleans. Really good. Next, melodic death metal that everybody thinks is deathcore for some reason. The Black Dahlia Murder with Unhallowed. Check out the song Funeral Thirst. Definitely not any kind of deathcore, even though deathcore doesn't really bother me. Actually, it kind of does, but not too bad. Black Dahlia Murder, Miasma. Check out Statutory Ape. I'm Charming. Good stuff. Check it out. I don't like the album cover, though. It's really boring. It's just a Vegas strip, but I love the band, so I don't care about the album cover. Album covers are just, you know, icing on the cake. Speaking of album covers, Cannibal Corpse, Butchered at Birth. Check out Gutted if you don't know this album and you want to get into death metal. Gutted's probably a good place to start. Actually, the next album is a good place to start. The Bleeding is really thrashy. Stripped, Raped, and Strangled is probably the best one. Check it out. New Cannibal, Skeletal Domain. This is all the Cannibal I have, which really sucks, but check out Sadistic Embodiment. George's vocals are a lot weaker than they used to be, but I understand he's pushing 50 now, so it's whatever. Next, Carcass Surgical Steel EP. I got it used, and some douche put an X on the side. I've only listened to this once or twice, so I can't give a full opinion on it, but I think that's Trevor from the Black Dahlia Murder's arm, but I'm not sure. I don't know where I heard that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's good stuff. I couldn't recommend a track, because honestly I don't remember what any of them sound like. Catastrophic, The Cleansing. It was kind of like obituary worship, but sometimes a little bit more brutal, but, you know, it's good stuff. If you like obituary and just kind of the old school death metal, more on the thrashy side too of the old school. Next, what I thought this kind of sounded like, but more blackened, Children of Bodom. Are You Dead Yet? Really good stuff. Living Deadbeat. Definitely check that band out if you have not yet. Good melodic death metal with some keyboard work, which I really like. Next, Deicide. I don't have the booklet. I got this at a flea market for $2. I need to print out the booklet in the back inlay. The debut. It gets really boring, so I'm glad it's only a half an hour long. Next, local Crystal Lake Flesh Grind. It's kind of like a death grind, almost slam with the vocals. It's really good. If you know Jungle Rot, their bassist was in this pre-Jungle Rot, so check it out. Check out Hatred Embodied and Just Stay in the Mournful. Good stuff. If you're into that kind of vocals, if you hate that, don't even attempt, because you're gonna hate it. Next, I found this at flea market and I crapped myself when I saw Mortician hacked up for the barbecue. Same deal. I need the case. Not case. I need the cover. Next, some technical brutal death metal, Egyptian themed Nile, in their darkened shrines. Killer. Blind By. I've heard the name before. Like, I bought this. This was like a year ago. Blind By, and I'm really happy that I did. Next, Obituary, Executioner's Return. Just Obituary doing Obituary. I just really like the other card. I hate digipacks and things of this nature. I have to use slipcases, that's what they're called. So check this out. Good, if you like Obituary, you'll like it. I'll put that back in a minute. Next, I don't care if it's deathcore, Rings of Saturn. This is amazing. Logo Cayenne, I think that's how you say it. Check out, fractional intake and natural selection. Then you'll get into it, trust me, if you like tech death. If you don't like tech death, you'll hate it. More on the death and roll, 6 Feet Under, Haunted. Check out Silent Violence, real groovy death metal, really good stuff. It's called Death and Roll for a reason. Next, 6 Feet Under, Death Ritual, really good stuff. Death by Machete is good, and Involuntary Movement of Dead Flesh makes me laugh every time I listen to it, because it is so ungodly stupid, the intro. I don't know. I have a terrible Chris Barnes impression, but, you know, if you know his vocals, that's good. This is not Suffocation, Breeding the Spawn. This is Obituary Cause of Death. I bought a used CD, and I got the wrong one in it, which sucked, but it's an obituary, it's not bad. Next is my buddy's local band, check him out. Trigona, Embryonic Forms. It's like a thrashy, old school style of death metal. So if you're into that, you'd like it. It's just, I think it's 9 tracks long. It's good stuff. It's like a 45-minute album. Look them up. Trigona Band on Facebook. Next, we're into the heavy metal art and death metal. And if you can read that, you know what it is. The originators, Black Sabbath. No introduction for basically any of these. Paranoid. Masters of Reality. Volume 4. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. And Never Say Die. I need, what do I need? Sabotage and Technical Ecstasy, and I have all the original years of Ozzy. Next, this isn't a bad album. Danzig, Thrall, Demon Sweat Live. It's just a live disc with a couple bonus tracks and stuff. It's not bad. I like earlier Danzig. I don't like this Danzig. I almost just fell on a remote. Satan's Child. Cool cover. Real cool cover. I thought it would be way better, but it's not. Sorry, the dogs over there. Next, Dionysus. It's like progressive power metal. I bought this at Goodwill for $1, and I saw the song Amongst the Witches, and I knew I'd kind of like it at least a little bit, just because of the name. I don't know why. Next, another shit my pants moment at the flea market when I saw this for $2. Halloween, Keeper of the Seventh Key Part 2. This is like an hour and 15 minutes long, and it is awesome. If you like Iron Maiden, but you want it kicked up a couple notches, this is definitely the way to go. I forgot the singer's name, but he even sounds like Bruce. And this is the album that caused that album. No introduction needed for this or the next one. If I can get it out. Power Slave. It's the only Maiden I have, which really sucks. Well, I have Peace of Mind on vinyl, which I'll show in a later video. But, next, Priest, British Steel. Rapid Fire is my favorite song. Point of Entry. Hot Rockin's probably my favorite song. It's nowhere near as heavy of an album as the rest of Priest's discography, especially after this one. Scream for Vengeance. Everybody has this on multiple formats. Riding on the Wind, favorite track for sure. Next is one of my favorite heavy metal albums of all time. Painkiller. No introduction. You look it up if you don't know it already. Death did a cover of the title track, and it's amazing. Next, King Diamond, Abigail Part 2. I love this dude. Not in a gay way though, but you know, I just worship him. It's the only one I have too, which really sucks. It's the only anything I have by him. I mean, I have Merciful Fate stuff too, but next, King Hitter. I saw them open up for the Cavalier Conspiracy, and Death Angel and Lodi Kong opened up for them. This is really good. Check them out if you like the old school heavy metal with a little bit of a southern influence. Next is one of my favorite heavy metal bands of all time, Merciful Fate. Hang on. Here's one of my vests. The Merciful Fate debut EP. It's my back patch. I got that at a store, and I couldn't believe that I found it. So I snatched it up about as fast as I walked in the door. Let me get it back in there real quick. Next, Ozzy, The Ultimate Sin. Just Ozzy doing Ozzy, basically. Same thing with this one. Get that all back in there. Osmosis, just new Ozzy. I don't really like it all that much, but Perry Mason's the best track. Sabotage, I saw the name. I recognized it from, what's it called? Hall of the Mountain King, and I picked it up. This is like the hard rock stuff when it pissed me off when I heard it, but whatever. Next up, Slaughter, Stick It To You. This is the second to last one I got on here. Burning Bridges, really catchy. It's glam, but I don't have any glam CDs other than that, so it's just in the heavy metal, because it's pretty power metal-y too. And Thor, Against the World. Very underground, I guess, hard rock, heavy metal stuff. It's pretty good. If you're into that, pick it up. So, I'm going to cut it off here. It's over 10 minutes now. So that's the whole thing. I got a couple other things to show you, and then I got this to show. This is just metal, and this is non-metal. And then I got my vinyl, and some more vinyl. But yeah, thanks.